Selected some of the hadiths which talks about, what are the things which can help us in keeping away from the azab of qabr. And I don't want to scare you. I know when you hear the word barzakh, you become afraid. No, but there are some of the pointers that Imam has given to us. That these are the things that you need in order to work and save yourself during the time of barzakh. Salawat pढ़ने एक बार आओ. Number one, let me start with the ladies here. There are hadiths which say that if a wife patiently bears the poverty of the husband, doesn't pressurize him for more and more, or a wife, another hadith, who patiently bears the bad temper of the husband, or a wife who forgives the mahr of the husband, then she is going to be rescued from the azab of qabr. Now this is for the ladies. What about the men? I'll give you one example about, you wouldn't like it, but anyway I'll give you. And that is the example of a person by the name of Sa'ad bin Mu'az, a Sahabi of the Prophet. He died when the Prophet was alive. And the Prophet respected him to an extent that the Prophet actively participated in his janazah, in the ghusl, kafan. He was barefooted when he went for the funeral of this person. After burial and everything, while the Prophet was still there, near the grave, the mother of Sa'ad comes. And she addresses the son in the grave, saying that, "Oh Sa'ad, you are very fortunate that the Prophet was there involved in your funeral. And therefore, Jannah is guaranteed for you." As soon as she said that, Rasulullah turned to her and says, "Please don't make that statement. Because you don't know what is happening to your son in the grave now." In spite of all the respect he had in the eyes of Rasulullah and his goodness in all different ways, he was going through azab of qabr. Why? The Prophet said, because he was mostly rude in behaving with his wife. So one way of dealing with that for men is that be careful how you interact with your wife. Salawat pढ़ने एक बार आओ. So first,